Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About. And in this episode we are talking about SCP-527 or Mr. Fish. Yes, Mr. Fish. There's a picture for this one. and, and it looks like this. I don't know how to feel about that other than either extremely terrified or on the floor laughing. I'm too tired for both of those options, so let's just go with the middle of the road where I don't react whatsoever. It's wearing a top hat. I find that funny. This is a fairly short article. I mainly chose it for a reason I'll get to at the end. Without further ado, let us get started. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-527 is to be contained within a standard humanoid domicile at Site-19. No other containment procedures are necessary. Alright. That's it for Special Containment Procedures. Yeah, it's a very short thing, but he's probably a pretty safe kind of SCP. His containment thing is object class is Euclid, because Euclid means it's not relatively understood how it exists. It's just concerning that it's just a fish. I mean, what can it do? Nothing, probably. Except for the fact it's like, how is it breathing? Is it breathing, or is it in a constant state of anguish? It's very dressed up, so, you know. Probably not the case? I don't know. Let's just move straight on to the description. We learn what this thing is, because I'm curious. SCP-527 is a male humanoid, 1.67 meters in height, which is biologically non-anomalous, with the exception of its head, which is that of a Pintuus semifasciatus, or a gold barb fish. From what I'm gathering from that, its head is the only bit of it that's a fish, and the rest of it's a person. That's more concerning. I probably butchered that scientific name, but it's fine. Gold barb fish. If it's just its head that's the fish, that would probably give it its Euclid thing. Discovery. It's a discovery thing here. It's only a one sentence thing, so. SCP-527 was discovered in Boston by Foundation agents in 2002 and was moved to Site-19 in 2004. There's also an interview down here, which I'll get to that in a second. I want to examine this a little bit more. Does the fish eat like fish food? More importantly, it's clear that it's supposed to be a fish only, but its body is the human bit, that's why it's Euclid. But its containment procedure seems pretty just a normal humanoid domicile, meaning it doesn't need water to breathe. Which I guess would make sense now that I think about it, because a fish has lungs. It doesn't, right? A fish does not have lungs. But a human body does, and it's just a fish head, meaning the fish is breathing through the human body lungs. Does it have the mind of a fish? I guess that's the main question. If it has the mind of a fish, then I guess it's fine. Addendum 527.1, Initial Interview. It's an interview with a Dr. Baker and SCP-527, meaning it can speak. Probably indicates that it has a human brain. A humanoid brain. Well, this is the interview. Thank you for your cooperation thus far, SCP-527. We're just using this interview as a way to gauge any potential anomalous behavior we might not expect. Alright. To begin, are you capable of breathing underwater? No. Are you capable of communing with other fish? Or with any other sea-based life forms? No. I see. When did you first discover your condition? Were you by any chance attacked or bitten by a fish? You did not recognize or experience any encounter with a sea-based deity of some kind? No. Well, then, you've been like this since birth? Yep. I... Alright. Do you know of any anomalous traits you might exhibit? Sure don't. Like I told the other guy, this is all it is. You're looking at it. Lie, stripes, hot, sweetie. They all got the good stuff. I'm just the guy with the fish head. Do you have any idea why your creator might have fashioned you in this way? Fuck if I know. And that's the end of that interview. Okay. It's just a fish. That's all it is. It does nothing. He does nothing. He's just a guy with a fish head. But you brought up other names. Lie, Stripes, Hot, Sweetie. They all got the good stuff. I'm just the guy with the fish head. Okay. Why was he created? Right? There's another addendum, and this is the last bit. Addendum 527.2 Recovered Documents. Note, when asked, SCP-527 was able to produce the following documents. Wow! You've just found yourself your very own Little Mister, a limited edition collection from Dr. Wondertainment. Find them all and become Mr. Collector. Then there's 20 of them. I'm gonna just go through them real quickly. Mr. Chameleon, Mr. Headless, Mr. Laugh, Mr. Forgetful, Mr. Shapy, Mr. Soap, Mr. Hungry, Mr. Brass, Mr. Hot, Miss Sweetie, Mr. Life and Mr. Death, Mr. Fish, Mr. Moon, Mr. Red, parentheses discontinued, Mr. Money, Mr. Lost, redacted, Mr. Mad, Mr. Scary, and Mr. Stripes. So the reason I wanted to do that's the whole article, by the way. The reason I wanted to do this one is because I knew it was one of the Little Misters, and I want to go through them all because I think the Little Misters are really cool, and I want to start a Mr. Fish because you kidding me? Fish. It's funny. That's why I found it funny. I found pity, and I found it funny. But I wanted to do all the Little Misters, so let's start with Little Mister 1, not 1, technically Little Mister 12, Mr. Fish. That was the entire article. That last document listing all of them, that was the entire article. It's just a fish. There's nothing I could really say to it. I was kind of expecting more. I've never read any of the Little Misters, which is another reason why I wanted to do them. I started with Mr. Fish because I thought it was a funny name. I didn't expect it to be just a guy with a fish head. That's kind of depressing. I wanted something cool. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it, though. It's just this picture. It's so funny. I love the hat. I love the suit. I love the fish. This is going to be a real short video, so I'm going to try and prolong it a little bit by just making discussion. Dr. Baker was trying to gauge any anomalous things they may not expect, but can't breathe underwater, can't talk to other fish, was born with it, so from creation, from whoever the fuck Dr. Wondertainment is, he's just been the guy with a fish head. It says, find them all, become Mr. Collector. So I wonder if you collect them all, you become one of the Little Misters. I think the Little Misters are really cool. And then, out of all the Little Misters, there's one Miss Sweetie, which Mr. Fish referenced in his interview. Lie, Stripes, Hot, and Sweetie. I see Mr. Hot. I see Mr. Stripes. I see Miss Sweetie. But I don't see a Mr. Lie on here. So if I had to wager a guess, that's what the redacted one is. This is the beginning of the Little Misters chapter of this show. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, as that helps me a lot with motivation, as well as I want to do this more in the future. I know these videos take a long time to come out in between, but I am trying my best. If you're looking for a more regular upload thing, not regular, but more common upload thing, my second channel, which if you look up this in your YouTube search bar, you should get to it. You'll know it's me. You'll know it's me. The icon should be my little guy. But again, if you want a more regular upload thing of me, I'm over there. but I'll also be doing this as well, trying to manage both. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!